Royal Challengers Bangalore, forever, if you have to look at it, a blockbuster team on paper, but when it comes to execution in the IPL, they fall well behind. It's a case study as to how for 15 years, the team that boasted some of the biggest names in world cricket failed to win the IPL trophy. Now, in the IPL auction that's going to happen on 19th December, a lot of things are sorted out for them. Because prior to the release and retention list that was going to be announced, there was already two teams that were in the news for the chaos that they created. Mumbai Indians, and at the last minute, the twist in the turn, RCB. RCB decided to suddenly acquire Cameron Green, and because of that, they now have sorted most of their woes in that sense. When Cameron Green was bought from Mumbai Indians by RCB, Mumbai Indians could then go on and get Hardik Pandya. And that is why, if you look at the purse that is available, and if you look at the players that they may want to target, perhaps RCB have the most clear-cut thing. They have the simplest auction when you have to look at it. What is their strategy going to be like? Because you saw in the 2023 IPL, the batting was heavily reliant on the KGF duo. Kohli, Glenn Maxwell and Faf. Now, Maxwell, Faf and Kohli will now be joined by yet another G, which is Cameron Green. So, looking at their batting and looking at the way how you want to go about it, perhaps that is the way that RCB will want to strengthen their bowling lineup this time around. Because if you look at the team that is there, okay, Faf du Plessis, Glenn Maxwell, Virat Kohli, Rajat Patidar, Anuj Rawat, Dinesh Karthik, Suyash Prabhudesai, Will Jacks, Mahipal Lomror and Karan Sharma. That's the retained list that you obviously would have to get them. Manoj Bandage, remember Manoj Bandage had a very good run for Karnataka in the Vijay Hazare, so that's why he had to be retained in it. Vijay Kumar Vishak had a quite good bowling returns in the IPL when he played at Delhi Capitals, so that's why he had to be retained. Akashdeep, Mohammad Siraj, Reece Topley, Himanshu Sharma, Rajan Kumar, Mayank Dagar. Now remember, Mayank Dagar was traded from SRH, and then Cameron Green. So, basically, with a purse of 23.25 crores, with 6 slots available, out of which 3 are overseas. What are the key areas that they would want to focus on? What is RCB's key focus strength? Because look at the players that they have released. Wanindu Hasaranga, Harshal Patel, Josh Hazelwood, Finn Allen, Michael Bracewell, David Willey, Wayne Parnell, Sonu Yadav, Avinash Singh, Siddharth Kaul, Kedar Jadhav and Shahbaz Ahmed. Now the release of Wanindu Hasaranga and Harshal Patel was quite a big surprise. But probably if you want, RCB are lacking a spinner. Who do they turn to then? They can possibly get back Wanindu at a lower price. Because in the last couple of seasons, if you look at it, Wanindu Hasaranga has actually not set the stage on fire. Yes, in 2022 he excelled, but in 2023 he was found wanting. And because of that, you would want somebody in the middle overs to ensure that they give you wickets at every single point in time. Now, if I just have to pick the playing 11, if you have to look at it, Faf du Plessis, Glenn Maxwell, Virat Kohli, Cameron Green, they all pick themselves. Followed by Rajat Patidar and maybe Suyash Prabhudesai. So that is 1, 2, 3. Because of a keeper, they would want to play Dinesh Karthik. Now, there is Karan Sharma, who's there as a leg spinner. Then Vijay Kumar Vishak, Mohammad Siraj, if you look at it in that way, and now you've got Mayank Dagar, who's an off spinner. How will you want another keeper as a backup to DK, and how would you want to get another individual as a spinner? Maybe, if you have to look at it, Wanindu Hasaranga might be picked by RCB at a lower base price. If you have to look at any other kind of wicket keepers and all the other all-rounders, look, Green is there, Siraj is there, Vishak is there. And if you look at it, Karan Sharma is there. So that's why your bowling lineup, you need a bit more bolstering up. Maxwell can also chip in with a few overs. So you need a proper spinner, you need a proper wicket keeper. Those are the two individuals as the two subsets that RCB will be targeting at this point in time. So, looking at the list of foreign players that they have released, Josh Hazelwood is gone. That means RCB's death bowling potency has been compromised in a big way. So they would want a death bowler, wicket keeper and a spinner. These three subsets are what RCB are going to target in the auction. Because their batting is kind of sorted out with Cameron Green entering into the fray. 4 out of the 5, and you also have Anuj Rawat and Suyash Prabhudesai and Rajat Patidar as well. 2 out of those 3 will play. And that is why RCB's batting this time looks pretty solid, but as usual, their Achilles heel in the last decade has been the bowling. They need a backup for Siraj. They need somebody to support him. Who can that be? That is the question. And they need one proper spinner if Kant Sharma doesn't fire. So, in that way, this is how RCB might want to go about their auction strategy. A keeper, a spinner, and a pace bowler who can bowl the death. With Cameron Green, you probably have got their middle overs sorted out with their pace bowling. Siraj up front in the power play, but who's the backup? Who's the opening partner for Siraj? That will be the key. A keeper, what if DK is unfit? You will want an extra keeper in that just as a backup. And then a spin bowler. So, Wanindu Hasranga's release has meant, Harshal Patel's release has meant that they might want to get them at their base price. So, that is why RCB's strategy will be quite simple. With 23.25 crores, they may not want to go very aggressively at the players. In the past, RCB used to have a good purse, but because they extinguished all that in acquiring Cameron Green, that's why with 23.25 crores, you might see a rather middling auction for RCB. So, what do you think? Who are the players that RCB will go for? Do they need yet another all-rounder? Because Cameron Green's availability is meant no batting or bowling all-rounders are needed. They already have a Maxwell who can do that as well. So, that is RCB's strategy. What do you think RCB's strategy will be in the IPL auction? And can they pick the players to win IPL 2024 this time around? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Straight. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.